My name is Sara Morton, and I teach chemistry and AP biology here at Tulare Union High School. It's day one. They know that we're doing a project, but they have no idea what we're doing. I wrote a title up here for you. How does the presence of acids and bases in our environment impact our lives? This time, we're going to do a little bit more in-depth, and you're going to have a lot more options about what your involvement is. That shift in thinking of the kids being responsible for their thinking is new and scary, but I do believe it's valuable. I am brand new to project-based learning.
Researching the missions. We are talking about two different perspectives, the missionaries' perspective and the Native Americans' perspective.
Project-based learning is a structured process of extended in-depth inquiry to solve a problem or create a new innovation using critical thinking, creativity, communication, and collaboration.
Well, project-based learning, gosh, there's so many benefits to the approach. All teachers should be curious about what the research is showing and what this new model looks like and how it works really well with the Common Core. And it is such a paradigm shift that there is a period of discomfort and ambiguity and grappling, just like we put our students through when we put them into project-based learning for the first time. I think that's a healthy grappling, and I think that they come out the other side stronger and better teachers because of it.
Because I haven't done it before, I have not gone through this process completely before, there's a lot of unknowns, and teachers don't like unknowns. We like to know exactly what's going to happen every single day. Okay, we're going to put that in the aluminum foil, right?
I think they should do a project with all elements right off the bat, because that gives you the greatest chance of success at PBL. If you leave one out or two out, you're only going to get a half-baked experience, and you're not going to see the full power that this tool can do for you.
Rigorous, relevant, and authentic project-based learning helps students demonstrate core knowledge.
You're kind of letting the kids guide the instruction, so it's a little bit uncomfortable at first, but it's also exciting because you get to see what the kids are really thinking. You're not just feeding them information.
We're learning about heroes and leaders in my classroom.
Our driving question is, how do ordinary people make our lives better? We're learning how to do interviews, which is a real life skill that they're going to need in the workforce.
We ask questions like, what's your name? That's always the first thing, because we don't know their names, but if we do, we still don't know how to spell it correctly. You have to interview someone, and it can't just be a yes or no answer. It has to be with more detail. And you have to ask them what is your job? Why did you choose that job? How do you help others? Why do you help others?
Teachers have to thoughtfully think of task 1, task 2, task 3, and build in reflection and feedback to students.
I think my teacher came up with some of it, but we came up with most of it.
It can get chaotic, absolutely. But they're learning how to collaborate, and there's going to be bumps. Just like when you're working with people, there's going to be some conflicts and disagreements. And if you try to stop all those things, they're not going to learn from it. You need a little bit of chaos sometimes so that they can work through it and problem solve through it.
When I feel involved, I feel like I'm important to everybody, and they're important to me too.
We've got this whole group of kids that they don't understand why they're here in school.
Had straight D's and F's, didn't care about school at all, ditched. I was a horrible student. Then when I started going here, and I saw how many opportunities I had here, and I actually started enjoying school. I actually started liking going to school. I always wanted to go to school every day, so I was just like, wow.
To succeed in today's complex world, students need the depth of understanding that comes from solving legitimate problems. The authenticity leads to motivation.
Even if we don't explicitly say, hey guys, this is really like the real world, I think they naturally feel that.
You will always work with someone. Whether you're a one-person department, you still have the other departments you have to work with. Your habits that you create here in this classroom are the same habits you will try to transfer into the workforce.
When Monrovia came, they inspired me, I guess. It pushed me harder in my other classes because like if I'm not good in my other classes, then what's gonna make me good in my OH class? I just need to be better at everything, I guess. I don't know, I'm not trying to be a perfectionist, but I just wanna be better, a lifelong learner, I guess.
The teachers are excited about the fire they see in their students, you know, because that's why they're in the profession, is to turn kids on to learning.
Oh yeah, now that can't be stopped anymore. That fire is burning and it's not going to stop burning.
I think that project-based learning offers teachers an opportunity to take back their profession a bit.
I have the opportunity to really get kids to think, and I don't know how to get them there yet. So I'm going to be learning just as much as they are. This is not going to be perfect. It's going to be messy right now, and that's okay. What are things that I need to give you for you to start thinking about what you're going to do with this project? What would be in this group contract?
Equal amount of work. Yeah, we gotta have jobs.
People can research like different like facts to put on the posters.
I don't think it's going to be pretty, nor is it going to be perfect, but you gotta start somewhere.